Anybody else notice that the sun's just hitting kind of different? I don't know if I'm the only one, but I notice other people noticing it too. Like, I walked out this morning and I was like, why does it look like that? Like, I can't really describe it. It looked just more clear outside. Like, it just looked more clear. And I was like, that's weird. So I was like, all right, cool, la 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 la. I was sitting outside at the job site because like the contractors didn't show up or something, so we got free hours off of that. That was nice. But like we were just sitting out there and I noticed, I was like, it's bright out here, but it's like a different type of bright. Like, it's almost like a soul level bright rather than like brightness, like an actual, the brightness of the sun. And I was like, something's just different. But then I noticed something especially, and that's what motivated this video, was like I was sun gazing. I'm getting back into it, getting more back in shape with it. And like, I noticed of myself being able to just stare right at the sun. And it's like, it doesn't burn. It's not even like I have to like look away and like recharge. So I can look right at it. It's like 3:45 in the afternoon. It's like I could like stare at the sun and it doesn't hurt me at all. It feels good. Like, it literally feels like this, it feels soothing. That's pretty much like if you have a cold spot on your leg and you put like a nice warm heat pad on it, that's what it feels like on my eyes, like that level of soothingness. And just a couple of days ago, I had to like recharge, like open my eyes, stare at it, and then okay, we back. And it's one of those things. I know it sounds weird. It sounds like, yo, you telling me to stare at the sun? Yo, don't you go blind if you do that? But I've been sun gazing for a long time, and I feel like it's like my vision more so hasn't really changed too much, but my mind is clear. Like, especially when I sun gaze for a long time, my mind is like super clear, because what it does, sun gazing cleanses the pineal gland, however you pronounce it. It cleanses that off. And it's like, you have to think about it, right? A lot of people, they pay more money for a house that has natural lighting, right? It's like, so you want the sun in your house. Well, with sun gazing, you're pretty much, they say the eyes are the windows to the soul. You're letting the sun into your house. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's pretty much what you're doing. And it's like the sun's rays, it gives us light, it gives us heat, but it also gives us information. That's one thing that needs to be added to the list. Information. Like, we get the light, the heat, vitamin D, nutrients, photon energy for like people like melanated, carbonated people, all that type of stuff. But also gives us information. I think that just goes hand in hand with like how the trees grow, how the grass grows, how whatever. It's like, yes, it's giving it the heat that it needs. Yes, it's giving it the heat, the light that it needs, but it's also giving it the instructions of how to grow. It's kind of like the sun is kind of like a packet of information. And via sun gazing, it's like you interpret all the code, and then like things just start making sense to you because you have to process the information from the sun. That's why people that tend to like sun gaze, they start to notice like mental clarity, and they're just more sharp, or they're more like, dead set on what they're trying to do. It's like, I feel like if you look at the sun, if you look at anything with intention, like anything natural, anything, and just say, hey, like in this sun gazing session, I want clarity on my life. I want clarity on something that I need to fix, an emotion that I haven't checked in a while. I want the information of like, what should I be investing in? What should I be doing with my money? What should I be doing with my time? And you just have an open mind to whatever it is, and let the light literally shine on the solution in your mind. Because remember, we have everything in our minds. So it's like, let the light shine on it. Everything is there. The answer existed before the question. Everything already existed. So what you're doing is you're letting the light shine on that and show it to you. That's what sun gazing is trying to do for you. Like, if you sit there with any problem, just sit there and think. Sometimes you're going to have the epiphany. Sometimes it's going to take a little bit more for it to process. And then you can be like, where did I get that random idea from? That thing. The same place you got that idea from, that's the same place you got a life from. The sun disappears, you freeze. GG, game over. Maybe, from what they told us. I don't know. But I like the sun. I like the sun being there. So we're going to say that the sun goes out, we're done. You know what I'm saying? So if you are getting into sun gazing, when you first get into it, just look at it for a couple seconds. Look at the sun for a couple seconds and stop. I don't care if it didn't hurt you, just for safety purposes, just look at it for a couple seconds, look away for 30. Look away for a couple seconds, or look at it for a couple seconds, look away for 30. And just alternate that, and then pay attention to yourself. There's a difference between discomfort because something is new to you and like pain. If you are staring at the sun and it's like, yo, like you feel like you're about to go blind, please have enough common sense to stop. Okay? Please have enough common sense to stop. Do not make me responsible for the fact you stared at the sun and burnt your eyes out. I've been doing it, and I've been inching into it to the point that now I guess I can look at, or is it just the new radiation and frequencies and whatever? I don't know, man. But the sun's hitting differently, and it's trying to give you more and more information. That's how I look at it. That's the spiciness that the sun's giving you right now. It's more information it's giving us. So if you get out here and sunbathe, your skin absorbs it. You sit out here and you stare at it, your eyes absorb it. It's another reason why people sun gaze. It's like it helps you grow your hair. You understand? Like, so I've been growing this hair, and like I've been feeling it like flapping now. I'm like, oh my God, this is amazing. But like, sun gazing really does help with your hair growth. Helps with your hair growth, helps you think clearer, gives you more energy, makes you feel recharged, gives you more energy and a better sleep. I love nature things that do that. So get into that. I'm out.